2.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dark Asylum Podcast, the only weekly variety show you need to be listening to right here on Spotify. I am the chosen one, Zack Winters. With me, as always, my friends, my companions, Darkness.
How's it going, everybody?
And Big Vicious.
Yep, that's me.
Guys, it's been a crazy week. Had a lot of news come in this week. Fairly standard bit of news. But first, how was your week?
My week was fine. Not much really happened. At a personal level, I mean, I've had a relative that's been sick and in the hospital, and he came out of it. He's not talking or anything, but he's smiling and mouthing words and winking and, showing a lot of facial expression, so that's a good sign.
This is the saddest episode of How Has God Blighted Darkness.
Well, I mean, it could be worse, so don't try to make it worse for me, please. But yeah, thanks. Okay. Knock on that one. Yeah, good news. So, V, how about you?
Anything? I was
Yeah, it's work and life, and I mean, haven't gotten like I'm just me. I'm no worse, no better. You all know me, so it's not like anything's gotten worse, except for it's kind of scary health wise. You can't get into a doctor, and I've been having a lot of lung issues, and it's like, oh well, eventually we'll get you in to test to see what you have. Okay, well, what's that going to be like? 2022, 2023, and I'll be dead. Whatever. Cool.
Dude, my relative who went to the hospital, he got COVID, and they set him in the parking lot for 36 hours was the time that they gave him. And when we heard the recordings, we're like, oh, did he say 3 to 6? That's a lot. And no, it was 36 hours in the emergency waiting room. So you getting in to get an appointment has got to be fucking pulling teeth, man.
Well, no, it's exactly. So a little bit about me. So what was it? Last year when all this shit started happening back in March, I was having really bad breathing issues, and here I am, a fat guy. I smoke, already have breathing issues. Every year around the same time, I get this issue, and I go in. They give me a nebulizer. I breathe into it. I cry a little bit. Whatever. They release me, and I'm better. Cool. Well, I go to the ER finally, I didn't want to go because I heard all the shit going on and how everything was getting bad. So I just waited and waited and waited. Finally, I go to the ER. I sit in the ER for, I don't know, like 20-something hours. Between visit and going in and getting out, it was like 20-something hours. And they sent me home with an oxygen tank and whatever. It was the worst experience I've ever had. Like, literally, the doctors would not come into the room. They'd stand at the door, like, so, how are you feeling? Can I see you breathe? Well, I don't know, can you? I'm like, what the fuck? And then it's like, they send you on your way, and, I mean, thankfully I had a really good friend, Darkness, who went and got medication for me and everything, and, it was like, not to take anything away from you, Zach, you weren't around. You're away.
See who your favorite is.
Well, no, you well, yeah, but anyways,
I'm like a block away, so don't give me any extra credit. It was just closer for me.
No, I get it. I only started his career, carried him through the best couple of years of his professional wrestling career. Got him started on a cool podcast.
Oh, here's the good old Zack kicking in. The good old Zack kicking in. No,
but Darkness is
you.
He didn't even say best. He said good friend.
Right. I'm just saying, a good friend. He was close, yeah. Granted, if you're around, you probably wouldn't have done the same thing. You probably would have been like, you would have been like, hey, Darkness, can you go, drive 10 hours to get V his medicine, you know? But anyways.
Yourself, you pumpkin-shaped motherfucker.
So I'm dealing with that, and then it just keeps coming back, and it's like, okay, I need to figure out what's going on. And they keep telling me every time I make video appointments, they're like, oh, well, you're sounding pretty well. I'm like, oh, yeah, really? As I'm like, you know, they're like, well, you can carry on a conversation. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. But yeah, no, trying to get into the hospital. So, like, I feel bad for people out there who are, like, got other issues going on and having to deal with everything else coming along with, just people in general who have health issues and the common cold coming on. They can't even get in to get checked or medication. Like, for me to get an inhaler, I have to, like, fight. It's like, whatever. No. So everybody who's coming down with these issues is, I think, I don't know. I don't know where I'm trying to go with this. All I know is we just all have to watch each other's backs and take care of each other.
Yeah, I mean, and it sucks, like you say, trying to get into the hospital. Then you get into the hospital, and how many people that could have possibly been exposed to it. So you go in, you get a common cold, or, you know, you broke a bone or something, and you walk out with COVID. And it's just like, why do I bother?
Right.
I'm not going to the hospital anytime soon.
Yeah, that's how I am. Unless it's to pick up medication for V.
I'm gonna be a rebel and actually wait till I get the vaccine. Then I'll go anywhere I want.
Yeah. But, well, I hope you get to the doctor, V. Fuck, man.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I went to make a video appointment, and they're out until, what was it, February, the end of February?
Jesus.
I'm like, it's a video fucking appointment. Like, how, like, what the fuck? So I'm like, cool, whatever. I got into the DMV quicker than I did the fucking hospital, so.
Damn.
So anybody listening right now, if you send in your resume to the Dark Asylum Podcast, you might be in line to replace V.
Shit.
Oh, I ain't fucking dying anytime soon, dude. You'll just, you guys are just only have to deal with a lot of coughing and heavy breathing. Fuck off. Other than that,
oh jeez, here he goes.
What? I was just about to say. Other than that, Zach, how have you been?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I've been alright. It's been kind of a slow week for me. Fucking back out of the work, back on lockdown, out of work bartender. All I got is time on my hands right now. So, playing lots of video games, reading books. I picked writing back up.
Nice.
So I was doing that for a couple gaming websites for a while, and now I've kind of just like moved on to horror short stories.
That's good. You gonna like compile a book or just put them on the?
I might. I was thinking. I might gather up the courage and put them on the No Sleep Reddit, but we'll see what happens.
So speaking of short horror stories, how much would you charge me to write my eulogy?
How much to write yours?
Yeah.
So you are his best friend.
No, you're his best friend.
No, I'm just a good friend.
So this is what I love. I'm the guy in the middle because, dude, I've had to hear this for like the longest time. So when me and Darkness first met, it was always about like, fuck, I didn't want to come back to this. I want to be the Wonderfully Vicious. And so every time we'll be sitting there, it's like we'll win the tag titles, and we're like, I'm like, Darkness, this is awesome. He's like, yeah, but it's no Wonderfully Vicious.
every damn time, yeah.
So, like, going back and forth between, like, my two best friends, dude, is fucking hilarious.
Well,
Fucking
now
hated me, man, when you first were fucking tagged with me. I just like I could feel it. I'm like, oh, this guy's gonna fucking kill me.
Well, no. So, okay, I did not hate it. Here's the thing: I hated the fact that when I came back, it was like straight up. They're just like, okay, you're going to team with this guy named Darkness. You know nothing about because you guys are you guys are big, dark, scary people. I'm like, I'm not dark. I'm fucking insane. Like, what the fuck? He's like voodoo dark art shit. I'm like just crazy. Like, what the fuck? How does this work? And
God, they fucking talked you up so much before you came back. I was expecting like the second coming of fucking Bruiser Brody, and then all of a sudden it's you.
And then you just got nothing.
I got this fucking moody asshole that won't even talk to me.
Well, I talk to you. What the fuck? Shut the fuck up. So no, I come in and it's just like, okay, I'm like, well, no, it's just like when me and Zack got fucking forced to team together. I'm like, how the fuck's this going to work? He's an arrogant asshole. I'm a fucking crazy guy. And we, got together, and that's when we knew we clicked because we had the fucking same mindset. It was like, fuck them, this is what we're going to do.
yeah,
He fucking brought he brought out a pink sock monkey to fucking whore up Bob, and that's how we joined together. It wasn't me liking Zack. It was fucking Bob liking this fucking pink ragdoll.
It was the first time I reached into my shorts in front of a large crowd of people and pulled out a pink limp object, and I wasn't arrested.
Right? But, no, so I get, thrown in with Darkness, and I'm like, okay, cool. So we talk a little bit, and I'm still like, I don't see this. I'm like, he's like, this like fucking.
He's just talking. I can't even hear him.
Okay, but you can't carry me through a match.
Shit.
Jesus. Well, no, it was. We were against what? Snarky. What's your tournament stands?
Matthias Starkey and at the time it was fuck. This is it was High Flying Steven Andrews and Drake Fortune. Team High Def.
Yes. Team High Def. So we get put against them, and it was like, here's the thing. I'm like, literally, me coming in was like so rushed. Like I literally, I get a hold of Patty, and I'm like, hey, I got my doctor's release, so here you go. She's like, when do you want to start? I'm like, whenever. Like thinking, weeks out. She's like, how about Sunday? I'm like, let's see. I've just went like 2 years with a heart issue, and I'm like gained like 300 pounds. Like, what the fuck? And they're like, oh yeah, we'll team you up with Darkness. And I'm like, who the fuck is Darkness? Like, I'm like, I don't know any of this. Like, I know when we talked, like, Patty was like, oh, we have this guy Darkness. He's like, and to me, it wasn't making sense. But, like, once I met Darkness, like, I immediately fell in love. I'm like, this dude's like, we got it. And it took a second, but it all fell into place. And it was like, yeah, Dark Asylum. Like, fucking, it was funny. Patty kept saying, oh, you should play the original song. I'm like, fuck the original song. We're coming to take you away. It was like fucking Butcher Babies, man.
Yeah. Try to make
and
it
that was all.
We fucking went metal with it.
By the way, I'll give all props to Darkness on that. That was his choice.
Now, I might not be a good wrestler, but I make some good decisions outside the ring,
But that's okay. At least Darkness can remember our interest music. I play Rob Zombie for Zack, saying I can't remember what song I played. I'm like, I'm reminiscing our old interest music. He's like, yeah, I love this shit. I'm like, dude, it wasn't even our song. He's like, oh.
So, I get hit in the head a lot.
Yeah, this is true. I think we all do, but yeah.
It's the CTE act stuff from time to time.
Chair timers is what they call it, but yeah.
Right. So, on to the news, the fun news. It's been a hell of a week, hasn't it?
Well,
hold on.
uh-oh.
I want to get this out of the way right here, right now.
Uh-oh.
And so I know here on the fucking podcast we're not political, but I have to bring this up.
Oh,
do not.
I was going into.
So I want to get out of the way. I want Me and Darkness to speak because I already know you, Zach, and you're going to take it over. So do not, in any circumstance, fuck with our comic books in any way, shape, or form, no matter what stupid motherfucker decides to use a likeness, a name, a property, or whatever. So the Punisher was used in a bad light, but that does not mean.
Let's get this straight first, okay? It wasn't the Punisher. It was the fucking logo from the Thomas Jane version of the Punisher that has been adapted for so many other things. It's fucking ridiculous. I've seen this thing on mud flaps. I've seen it on military uniforms. I've seen it on you fucking name it. It's like they used the Misfits Crimson Ghost on everything for a while there. It's just this version of the skull. It became so over popular and so over fucking done, and nobody knows what the fuck it means. So I see somebody wearing it, and I don't get me wrong. When the Punisher movie came out with Tom Jane, I bought a shirt with that skull on it. Nobody knew what the fuck it was at that time. I've seen it through the years. I walked up to somebody and asked them, "Oh, what's your favorite Punisher run?" And they looked at me like I was a fucking psycho. They had no idea what the fuck I was talking about. So this symbol, this logo of this skull, this dripping skull, does not mean what people are taking it as. Like, I know it as the Punisher skull. It's particularly not my favorite version of the Punisher skull, but it is a Punisher skull. So people are going to look at those two things, but it has taken on a life of its own and means different things to different people. But
to me, to cause people to go and try to get the Punisher fucking stripped and banned and fucking demolished, that's fucked up.
That's kind of where I was going to go with it, because Marvel is under pressure to retire the Punisher logo and character, and that's because of some shitty people were adopting it as their own thing. Like every time I see the Punisher skull with the blue stripe through it, I want to fucking puke, because if you have a Punisher skull with the blue stripe through it, you don't understand what the fuck the Punisher's about.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a whole page. There's a whole comic page of why that's a bad idea.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he even talked about it. Like, there was an incident in a comic issue where he saw it on a police car, and he's like, "What is this?" "Oh, we back you. We back you." And he's like, "You obviously don't understand what I'm about." You know? And the funny thing about the Punisher, he knows he's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. He
doesn't want to be, but he knows that there is a place where there has to be a Punisher. You know, the Ghost Rider has fucking grabbed him by the neck and done the penance stare on him, and it didn't work. And Ghost Rider was fucking blown away. Like, what the fuck? He's like, "I know I'm a fucking piece of shit. I know. I fucking mourn the people that I kill every day. I know I'm a piece of shit, and I deal with it every day. That's why your penance stare doesn't work on me." I mean, it could be in and out of canon, but that was a storyline that they had.
Yeah, that was probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen, by the way.
Yeah.
One part where it's like, he was just like, whoa, what the fuck? Why is this not working?
Yeah. Yeah. It was like, Ghost Rider is only, I think I can count on one hand how many times. Like, it didn't work on Thanos, it didn't work on Deadpool, and it didn't work on Punisher. So, and it depends on who's writing it too, but that's a whole nother fucking tangent.
Nothing made me more physically ill than driving down the street one day this week, and I saw the Punisher skull with the Donald Trump haircut on it.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
Yeah, they've taken that logo. You know, I don't know. You know, the swastika did not start out as a symbol of hate. Okay, it was actually a Buddhist fucking religious symbol that, you know,
But-
some guy with a funny mustache went, "Oh, me like it. I take this."
Yeah.
So,
But when you see a swastika now, what do you think of?
yeah, exactly.
And I
So,
don't want my favorite comic book hero to turn into that.
yeah, you
And
know,
that's the thing. The Punisher's not even my favorite, but don't fuck with my. He's. I've grown up with the Punisher. I know the Punisher. It's like you go to these things to escape reality, but at the same time, see what reality could be like.
yeah,
And it's like, so you got stupid ass people like trying to make these symbols fit their own beliefs and their own attire, and it's like, no, dude, just leave it alone. Make your own thing, dude.
yeah. It. I wanted to get a T-shirt made because I wear all black all the time because, you know, goth guy, and, you know, I just don't want to fucking color coordinate. But I wanted to get a shirt that said, "Don't be afraid, I'm not Antifa," just because of the all black. I'm just like, I'm wearing all black, but you don't have to worry about me. It's okay. It's just, you know,
Hey, I wear all black to hide the fat, so you know what?
the fat armor. Yeah.
The speaking of people taking symbols that we love and bastardizing them, the next racist I see with a Valknut or a Norse pagan tattoo, I'm taking a cheese grater too.
Yeah. There was another one that I'm a big fan of the band Typo Negative. They actually do my entrance music. They came up with a flag. It's the flag of Vinland. And that thing took on a whole nother fucking meaning to itself. So I can't wear that shit either. And I'm just like, all right, I'm fucking done. You know? And make up your own shit if you're gonna fucking do this, you know? It's like the same kind of, if you have an agenda, at least use your own shit. And I say that for comics, for symbols, for, you know, don't fucking turn Iceman gay because you are and you're trying to force an agenda. Make your own fucking character and go with it and make it a good character, and I will get behind you. Mm-hmm. That's the kind of thing. It's like they're taking, like, I'm gonna take a Pokeball and I'm just gonna fucking make it a symbol of hate, and I'm gonna piss off a bunch of preteen kids. Fuck you.
Hey, they already. No, so they already tried to do that for the longest time. Pokemon was trying to be talking about like slavery.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, it was a thing for a while.
PETA was doing it forever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't even get me started with fucking PETA.
It was slavery, and then it was supposed to be promoting animal fighting.
God, like fucking Michael Vick.
Yeah. No, they saw all these people with like protesting Nintendo, and they had like T-shirts with Pikachu on it, all bloody and fucking all fucked up, wearing chains.
Yeah, I remember it was shortly after when I heard about, because it was all about slavery at first, because it was like talking about taking a whole a different race of things. It was something different than the norm. So basically saying like whites, blacks, whatever, and basically enslaving them and making them do your bidding. And I was like, what the fuck? These are fictional characters. It's like, okay. And then all of a sudden, once that wasn't like really fucking kicking in, they got into like the animal cruelty and the fucking fighting. And I was like, oh God, you're going to fucking dig whatever you can. Like, where's Dee Snider when we need him?
One day, I want to walk into a grocery store where they're holding like a funeral. You ever see those videos?
Grocery store funerals?
So PETA and all these animal cruelty people will walk into grocery stores.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I got a story on this.
Oh, did you run into them?
No, well, sort of. So the best thing PETA's ever done for me is I was walking downtown Portland. My wife and I were walking to Powell's bookstore. And just outside of Powell's, there's this naked woman covered in plastic wrap and fake blood in one of those meat styrofoam tray things. And I'm just standing there like, she's naked. Like everyone else is outraged. I'm like, that's boob. That's a nipple.
Was she hot?
Yeah. She was like your typical, hippie whatever. But
so full bush.
So
yeah,
I was gonna say, so you mean hair everywhere?
No,
Was it
no,
like
not.
armpit hair?
She was covered in like plastic saran wrap, so you couldn't notice it, but you could see it like pushing. Her boobs were pushing through the plastic, and I was just like, wow. So,
So that must have been before the hairy armpit craze.
yeah, I guess. Now this is maybe a year or two ago. So, but I don't keep tabs on PETA's grooming standards.
I shave my armpits, so you know.
I tried to shave mine my first match, and
it would just be like the only patch on your body.
yeah, I was just like, you know what? I'm going for the fucking son of the George Animal Steel here, so I just may as well fucking go with it.
Dude, I just shave my shit because I'm fat and I sweat a lot and I don't want all that fucking stink.
Yeah, I don't want the stank.
I shower up and trim it down, and that's about the extent you're getting from me. So.
Oh, so you fucking trim your armpit hair? You sit there with like fucking little clippers. You're like, beep 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 beep.
Yeah, I did.
Well, that's why you get one of the razors off of Manscaped. Then you could do pits, balls, asshole, and face.
Manscaped, send us money, Manscaped. We just sent us your money.
I give you the best recommendation. You can shave through darkness's ass hair.
Oh shit, that shit's got dreadlocks in it. It's all sitting on my ass all day. This episode is sponsored by Zevia Zero Calorie Soda, Black Cherry.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you mix it with if you mix it with vodka, it tastes really good. But
we're supposed to
anyway,
at the beginning of the
nice.
I forgot. I went back to keto because I'm getting fucking huge.
So, like, here's one of my favorite things about the, our little group we had. We had, so me and, me were the freaks, right?
Yeah.
But the thing was, fucking Meat and Darkness were the two hairiest motherfuckers in the group.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm Italian. I apologize.
Like Darkness, like if you just like had his head hanging out of like a curtain or something, you would never know because like he's like bald and fucking like little facial hair, but fucking you open up the curtain and it's like fucking yeah,
it's like a Brillo pad just fucking exploded.
Dude, I shave my chest not because like I get big bushy chest hair, but because I get the little gross like sporadic patterns. It's like I'm 33 and I still can't really grow chest hair.
Shit.
Damn
it.
Like I'm 41 and like I mean I wouldn't say I'm super hairy, but like but of course I'm fucking blonde, dude. So like I might have like a bush of like back hair, but you can't even see it until like
That's why.
So it's like whatever.
That's why Steve Austin always looked so good with that bald head because he was fucking blonde. I try to shave it that fucking tight. I'm peeling off the first layer of skin.
Right.
Blonde, and he was already his widow's peak started at the middle of his head.
Yeah. Stunning Steve Austin. He fucking reinvented himself and made something of it. So fuck him, go for it, dude. Good stuff.
Yeah, that amazing shit. Like fucking old school wrestling, cool. Like this new shit, like it's cool, but like I don't know. It was nothing like back in the fucking Attitude Era, the fucking your 80s and 90s where everybody start reinventing themselves and coming up with like unique characters and fucking. I mean, Austin came in with fucking. He was what?
Ringmaster.
The Ringmaster.
Yeah.
And he decides to do the fucking Austin 316 and says, "I just whooped your ass." Yep. Like out of the blue, like it wasn't even scripted, and all of a sudden that shit went like. It took him to the fucking.
Yeah, t-shirts printed the next fucking day. I tell you.
Yeah, took him beyond our solar system.
That's a large part of why I can't really watch today's product is because 95% of like their shit back in the day was off the top of their head. Now it's all scripted and everybody's got their specific cues they gotta hit.
Yeah.
The problem I have with trying to watch shit nowadays, I haven't watched like actual wrestling. I watch like clippets here on like fucking Facebook or whatever. If something catches my interest, I fucking catch up on it. But it's nobody can fucking. It's all about like. It's not even the fucking Monday Night Wars anymore. It's like just all about everybody trying to like fucking like shitbag on everybody else, and it's and one of the big examples was the Brody Lee thing. Like, so the WWE didn't fucking put out a huge package for him. Like, okay, don't fucking get on their nuts. They weren't trying to steal from AEW. You know, to me that was respect.
Yeah. Another thing, it's like I wish AEW would get bigger so that we could have another Monday Night Wars, but it's not
No,
the
that would be
same.
nice.
Yeah, that's the thing though. It's not the same kind of setup, you know. Like USA is not playing WWE the same time that TBS or TNN or whatever the fuck it was playing Nitro. You know, you don't have that head-to-head shit because we're digital now. And you can watch fucking Raw whenever on Hulu, and you know I still haven't seen
Right.
AEW because I don't know how to fucking watch it because I don't have cable. I don't have TBS or TNT or whatever the fuck they're on.
Just go on YouTube.
Yeah, they post a lot of their shows and stuff, but I would love for something like that to happen again, where Vince and even Stephanie and Triple H at this point are feeling threatened and they have to do something to make the product better, you know. So that was the only thing that saved their asses last time is they decided to go crazy and make something, you know, off the wall in order to compete. That's the only way they could win.
Well, yeah, that was also like they they don't really talk about like how close Vince was going to get out to being out of business, and now it's WWE's at the point where like they're never going to be at that point again, that low,
Yeah.
and they're never going to be hurting for the money. They're a conglomerate now. They're a household name, and they don't need they don't feel threatened because they don't need to be pushed right now.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
See, the problem is, I don't think the WWE will ever go out of business, but I don't think it will be ran by the McMahons forever.
Well, I guess it'll be
Um,
the Lafayesques, or what's his name? Triple H's name? Levesque, yeah.
Well, no, I don't even think that. I think the thing is, there's like, I don't know, WWE's struggling like really hard, and they're, I don't know, I'm no like fucking professional mastermind on knowing everything, but it's the product they're putting out is it's not grabbing people the way it should back in the day, and the thing is, when you have more people talking about indie shows and fucking the
Wrestle
lower
Kingdom
yeah,
and fucking
when,
Triple
when
Mania.
when you got people talking about stuff that you're not seeing on the mainstream media, more than they are talking about like the WWE, then you know something's going wrong. You're not catching your crowd.
Yeah.
You're taking people like go ahead.
well, I'd almost argue against that because now they're starting to because there was a point in like the mid 2000s where everybody looked the same. They're all tan and jacked and like handsome, but now you have the Fiend Bray Wyatt. You put him on a poster, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this about? You have Kevin Owens, and they're like, oh, they're letting fat people wrestle now.
Hey, Yokozuna
Okay,
always could
but
wrestle, all right?
I think
here's
people
my
to grab the
thing.
attention, but they're not using them right.
That's
Yeah.
my point.
Yeah. Yeah. But
That is exactly my point. They're not using them right, and they're not going to, because why? Because Vince is still stuck on this fact that everybody has to fucking be sticking a needle in their fucking ball sack and looking like fucking Hulk Hogan or the Ultimate Warrior, and
I just
it's
prefer
like
steroids work.
no, like you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
it's
So
speaking, I mean,
to me,
go for it, man. You're on a tangent now.
yeah, no, it's stuff like AEW has actually been grabbing my attention quite a bit because one of the things I really liked what they're doing is they're taking all these old school wrestlers and making them mentors to the new guys.
Yeah.
So
I
you
saw
got
that Sting
Arnett.
jumped over there.
Oh yeah, Arn Anderson's with fucking Cody Rhodes. You got Tully Blanchard with I can't think of their names right now. But then you got Sting with fucking Darby.
Oh, nice.
So basically, you're bringing all these fucking old school wrestlers who like meant something. Like not like we're not just bringing over the Great Khali and fucking throwing them with somebody. You know.
Which would be awesome to see, actually. I don't know.
Well, no, it would be. The Great Khali is actually really awesome. I mean, I watched a lot of like behind the scenes shit and a lot of shit that he's done, and the WWE just didn't fucking use him right, and that's their problem.
They couldn't move.
But, yeah, I mean, but this is
do the thing where he pins people with the foot on their chest because he can't get his ass down there because he's too immobile.
Yeah, but you take somebody's weakness and you fucking you work around that and you fucking find their strengths and you fucking showcase that. Like
they did
the
WWE when he was like trying to plow pussy all week.
I remember that. There's some kind of ladies' man, like big viscera. I remember that too.
Just this hideous gargoyle of a man, just fucking towering, like, because he was legit like 7'4", wasn't he?
Yeah.
Just towering over these like tiny women and like forcing himself on them.
Shit. Well, I mean, since we're still on the subject of WWE, the WrestleMania 24 got pulled from the network.
I did see that.
Ugh.
Which I was kind of shocked to like. I thought it was the one with Donald Trump on it. No, it's not.
Yeah, no, it's the one with Mayweather.
Yeah, because Mayweather's getting sued right now.
Oh shit! See, I don't pay attention to much of that stuff. No, I just.
It's because when that happened, Mayweather's theme song, he didn't get permission for it, and for some reason, like 12 years later, it's now becoming an issue.
Oh, shit.
Just like everything, fucking years later, like fucking Zack, you're gonna get sued fucking 2 years from now for something you said that was fucking a catchphrase like 20 years ago. Yeah, it's.
Hey, you know what? If Tex Thompson's not getting sued by the estate of Dusty Rhodes, then we're all safe, okay? For fuck's sake. Love you, Tex.
He doesn't know what a podcast is.
Well, somebody could tell him. I don't know. So. But, alright, well, we'll get off fucking wrestling because this isn't a fucking wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome to WWE Debate Corner.
What do we want to move on to? How about the WandaVision's dropping? By the time you guys listen to this, the first episode of WandaVision will be available.
That's going to be amazing.
I am glad to have something to talk about since The Mandalorian ended because these fucking shows have been fucking grasping at straws lately. Whoa. Shameless. This from the guy who won't watch Cobra Kai.
Yeah, Cobra Kai.
It's not that I won't watch it, it's that I don't want to watch it.
Because you're a fucking kid. That's why. You're just some punk kid who didn't grow up with this shit, so.
I was born in 1987. I didn't watch that shit.
Jesus.
I mean, he's like the Karate Kid? What the fuck was that?
Who's this Ferris Bueller guy that they're all talking about? What the fuck?
Oh, you mean Karate Kid? Yeah, the one with Hilary Swank.
I was going to say fucking Will Smith.
Yeah, Jaden Smith. Yeah, Jackie Chan. There was the next Karate Kid, and then they just called it Karate Kid, right? There wasn't.
Yeah, that one was just Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Because they're like, fuck it, we're rebooting it.
All right, if you could have a rebooted property from the 80s like that into a show like Cobra Kai, Zach, this might not pertain to you. Zach, the 90s, what would you guys pick? Would you pick anything that you'd like to see a continuation of? They fucking have Saved by the Bell that's still going, and like Mario Lopez is a counselor or something. I don't fucking know. It's a ad when I watch Peacock.
He also played Colonel Sanders in the fucking Love Story.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So there used to be this show that whose name I can't remember right now, even though I have a computer sitting in front of me.
fucking encyclopedia in me. Just name somebody that's in it. I got you.
I don't know anybody who's in it. I don't know anybody who's been in it. You're talking about
fuck?
90s properties. For me, you're talking about 90s properties that I want to fucking reboot. And there was this.
Okay.
Just cut this out.
No, fuck.
You have to edit now. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was called Mystic Knights of Tirnanog. So
Okay.
it was during the craze of, well, the Power Rangers are really cool, so we're gonna make everything the Power Rangers. And this one is kind of like what if the Power Rangers were set in medieval fantasy lands?
Shit.
And
I remember
the fucking toys.
Okay.
I had all the shit for it.
So
Okay,
Power Rangers when we were kids was called Voltron. I don't know if you're aware
Voltron.
of this.
Yes.
And then
You had Voltron the lions, and you had Voltron the vehicles.
Yep. Yeah. And then when Power Rangers came out, I'm like, it's fucking Voltron. What is this? But then
Well, that's
the crappy offshoots of the Power Rangers too. There was like Big Bad Beetleborgs. There was Masked Rider. There's some other shitty too. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fucking lost. I remember the it was a Mexican wrestling one.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that
It's
one.
called Los Luchadores.
Oh,
Oh, it sucked.
how original.
All,
That's
all,
why
all I know is fucking.
stupid.
I see the little sneak trailers for like Power Rangers. I'm like, holy shit, a live action Voltron. I'm so on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
First day it comes out. I have my Voltron fucking toy out. I'm like, yes, what's this? No, really, what is this? Wait, what the fuck is this?
Weren't you? What do you mean you had your Voltron toy out? Weren't you in your 20s?
Oh, shit. Well, I was in high school, middle school, so I don't know if he was quite in his 20s yet, but
Look how mad he is.
You know what, Zach?
here we go.
You know what, Zach? I'm going to let that one slide. Because you know what? I don't give a fuck. I was excited.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this? So, a little story. Power Rangers, the movie came out, right? My cousin loved the Power Rangers. And I'm like you're shitting on my Voltron. And, secretly I was like, okay, whatever. This is kind of cool, but like not really. And so I go to take him to the theaters to watch Power Rangers, the movie, the day it comes out, right? This little motherfucker falls asleep during the movie. I sit through the whole thing. He wakes up and he's just so heartbroken. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. I'm like, all right. So we walk out of the theater, get back in line, and buy a new ticket. We go in to watch the movie. So here's the thing. I end up falling asleep, right? I'm like, and all of a sudden I fucking wake up freaking. I'm like, what the fuck was it? I look over and he's just staring at the screen. I'm like, okay, you didn't leave and nobody kidnapped you. I'm safe.
Fuck.
So yeah, I sat through well, not completely through twice, but like 1.5 of the Power Ranger movie.
You went and bought another
original
ticket.
movie?
What a loser. I'd have
The
just
original
sat there.
movie or the newer one?
It was the original movie.
So with Tommy, and that's the only one I remember, and Amy Jo
Yeah,
Johnson. Oh yeah.
The one where
Amy Jo
the one.
Johnson.
Oh yeah,
Daddy's
the one where they get
Sexual
to do.
Awakening.
It was the animal coins, where they.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
end up losing.
they did that remake with fucking Breaking Bad as Zordon. So.
Well, yeah, they just recently
Mystic
they
power
did the remake,
coins
but no,
of
this.
ninjutsu, you fuck.
Get him going.
It was Augustus Ooze. Augustus Ooze.
Oh yeah, Emperor
That was
Ooze. That's right.
The
that's
bad
right.
guy.
Augustus Ooze was my favorite Willy Wonka character.
But yeah, so
So I'm
no,
guessing
no,
that Power Rangers would be Zack's, or that one that he mentioned that was like
No, it
Power
was the
Rangers,
Mystic Knights. They've
Mystic
rebooted the
Knights.
Power Rangers so many goddamn times.
I think it's
That,
currently
like,
on right now. Like there's
yeah,
an
oh
iteration
yeah,
of it on right now.
if you want a
dude,
good laugh for all the wrong reasons, Netflix has the original '90s Power Rangers. Oh, it's so stupid.
Yeah, except for Amy Jo Johnson.
Amy Jo Johnson can get it. She's still good too.
Mm, yeah.
Well, I'm a wreck.
yeah,
All right. Amy Jo. And there's so much tragedy around that show too. Like Trini, the original Yellow Ranger, she's
yeah,
gone.
Yellow Ranger. She died in
Yeah.
a car accident.
Yeah. You know what? I
Well,
found
one
out
killed
when I
another
did my-
one.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't the original one. That was
No.
a later series.
Yeah.
But one thing that I never knew growing up, and now that I watch the show, I can't stop staring at, is that Zack.
Hold on,
Black
hold on.
Ranger-
Whoa.
Hold on. Zack the
Hold on,
Black
did you
Ranger
just
has
hold on?
been,
Did you just say growing up?
Oh my God. We're gonna go
Did I?
back to that. Yeah. All right. Keep going, Zach.
Anyway, I never saw this, but the Black Ranger has a missing ring finger on one of his hands.
Oh shit. And I gotta go back and look now.
And now that I know that, I can't stop staring at it.
Oh. It's like when you discover Megan Fox's thumbs.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's got those.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, Megan
Megan
Fox.
Fox.
Oh Jesus, what is that at the end of her hand?
Hold on. So Megan Fox was the one in Jennifer's body, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Transformers.
Yeah. So
and-
hold on, that horror movie. The only
Yeah.
thing horrible about that movie was her.
yeah. That was a stretch, dude, even for you, man.
Yeah.
Dude, she's nasty, man.
Okay.
Do we feel,
Okay.
do,
All
do,
right.
do we feel proud of this moment that we just put on onto the internet?
So I do have to do some editing on this one. God damn it.
Well, because I said she's nasty.
No, because you fucking that was
A
a
horrible
fucking
dad joke.
stretch. Yeah.
So
All right. So
edit it, so leave the joke in, but when he does, after he does it, do the Price is Right. Dun 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 dun. dun.
gotta put cricket noises in there. All right. So yeah,
Fuck
WandaVision.
you.
Go watch WandaVision. It's on Disney Plus, and because you'll be hearing about it next show for sure.
Oh,
You're this is
most
going out
definitely.
in the future for us.
Yeah.
So we haven't seen it yet.
We'll have seen it by the next episode, and we will be talking about it. So what's
Okay.
what's
So,
whoa? All right.
well, no, I got a few things. I got a few things in the movie categories here.
I was just gonna say, which Marvel show are you looking most forward to? Because I don't know if this is the most look forward to one, but
Oh, Loki.
Loki, really?
No.
All right.
I'm
That one
looking
got
forward
better
to
with
Loki.
the last preview, I have to admit.
I'm really looking forward to Loki, but I'm also the animated What If.
Yes, I forgot
Yeah,
about that. Yes,
That'd be good.
So, What If was one of my favorite fucking comic book series. It was like What If, and it was really. It took you into a whole new perspective of what these characters could be.
Your favorite
And
what if
just-
off the top of your head? Okay, while you're thinking about it, I'm going to see what if Wolverine had become the Lord of the Vampires. Yeah. Anyway.
You just fucking took it from me, dude.
Bullshit. You could have thought of that.
No.
All right, here's another one that I
that's
liked
the
a lot.
only-
Another one.
That's the only what if I have left in my storage. I have a fucking comic book box, and that's the only what if I have in there is what if Wolverine became Lord of the Vampires.
I got the what if it's what if the Hulk had killed Wolverine? It's a foil embossed special raised cover because I collect the shitty covers of the 90s. But yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
No, I like them. They're funny. Holograms and foil and die cut covers and plastic gems stick to them and yeah, all that shit. But another good one, what if Uncle Ben had survived and Aunt May didn't? That was a good one too. Anyway, all right, go ahead, Zach.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I just discovered that this was a thing where like there's a spin-off comic in the people just young, horny with big old boobs.
Oh, okay. You kind of cut out a little bit for me when you were saying that, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. It was.
God damn it! I try to forget it, and I gotta pull that scar off of my brain so I can remember it.
Oh, we all tried to forget it because
Yeah.
Aunt May and she's all young and horny and wants to fuck.
Yeah, that was a weird one. Like when Gwen Stacy had Norman Osborn's love children, that was a weird one. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called.
I don't.
That's why I had a problem with the newer. No, that's the problem I had with the newer Spider-Man movies. Marissa Tomei being fucking Aunt May. I'm like, no, you can't have Aunt May be somebody I want to fucking bone, dude. Like, this ain't right, yo. This ain't right.
Yeah. Rosemary Clooney's one thing. Sally Field would be like, maybe a 6. But fucking Marissa Tomei.
You won't bang, what's her name?
Rosemary Clooney. No, was it Clooney? I don't remember. No, probably not. I think is she still around? No, Uncle Ben passed away. Never mind.
But I'm like, here's Marissa Tomei, and then now you're watching, you're like fucking, raging a boner, and then you got Tony Stark also picking up on Aunt May. You're like, fuck this movie, dude.
This is making me feel all the wrongs. I don't understand.
I thought it was a genius casting myself.
Yeah, I remember hearing about it. I was like, what? What the fuck? Anyway. So.
Sticking with MCU stuff, how about Deadpool 3 get added to the MCU?
Deadpool 3?
And it's keeping its R rating.
Yeah, okay,
and
so
Ryan Reynolds is overlooking the script.
Yeah, okay, so we've talked about it in the past. There's a couple things that are a little troubling. Is they fired the team from the last 2 movies, and they hired the team from Bob's Burger. Who knows how it can go? It could be better, it could be worse, but it's just something concerning. Him joining the MCU is great. It being R, great. I don't know who currently I'd like to see him interact with, to be honest.
Deadpool, since Stan Lee passed away, Deadpool should take up that role.
Just be in every. Isn't he like that in the Marvel Lego games? Like you'll just be running along and fucking Deadpool's doing something random in the background.
Yeah, there's always some Deadpool mission.
Yeah.
And then I want like him in the Avengers movies pouting because he can't say the F word.
Like he's like, you know what? This is a bunch of. And then he just can't say it, like, because he's like, oh, I'm constrained by the ratings board, shit like that would be funny. I could go for that.
No, what would have been great?
He stabs somebody and he's all mystified that there's no blood spray.
Yeah, that too.
What would have been great was like fucking having you're one like cuss word, right? And having like. Oh, yeah. Like, throughout the whole movie, he goes to use it, he stops, he waits, he's like, no. And then, as soon as, like, it comes to the right point, he, like, fucking light bulb pops above his head, he's ready to say it. He's like, and all of a sudden, Sam Jackson's like, motherfucker! And he's like, no!
You're writing this shit for him, you know that, right? Because Disney's listening to us, and they're going to put that in there now.
Do it, man. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. That would be amazing. Just like he's just sitting there waiting for that right moment through the whole movie. Like something happens and he's just like, nope, not yet. Breaking that fourth wall. He's like, you almost got me there. And then fucking like that moment hits like that, like everybody's waiting for it. They're like, this is the moment. And Deadpool's ready to be like, And all of a sudden, Sam Jackson's like, motherfucker.
They could do it.
Oh yeah,
like in his last movie, Sam Jackson should finally get to say it. But I remember South Park, the one where they cussed like 100 and something times. The whole thing was like basically off of the premise of NYPD Blue cussing for the first time on network TV.
Yeah,
and it was so fucking nominal. Like the whole episode, they're waiting for them to say it, and then at the very end, he's like, "Hey, buddy, you got a little shit on your face there," and that was the whole fucking thing. And then the episode ended. Do something like that though, like have him just, holy fuzz buckets, or and then at the end he's like, oh, what the hell is this, or what the fuck is this, or what the something like that. Just make it so like mundane that it's a big letdown. That would be Deadpool humor.
The end credits. It's fucking over.
Or have it be the stinger at the end. He opens up like the paycheck for being in the movie. It's like, motherfucker. Yeah, something like that. Or he gets a bill for all the destruction, or you could do all kinds of shit with it. So
right.
But I am glad that we're going to see Ryan Reynolds doing it again for Deadpool. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And he's those Bob's Burgers ladies.
Yeah.
It's the MCU, rated R. Ryan Reynolds is overlooking the script. Of course, they're talking it won't be starting filming until next year.
Yeah. Yeah, we still got a ways to wait. So.
Okay, so have you guys heard about this one?
Uh-oh, here we go.
The Doctor Sleep director, Mike Ferguson.
Go ahead.
No,
is he having an anger?
Flanagan.
No,
Mike.
V, how's the left side?
No, I wrote it. It's sagging a bit. So, Mike Flanagan, he wants to do a DC Clayface movie.
Yes. Oh. Where the hell did you get this from? I haven't heard anything about this.
I do my research, motherfucker.
I am the president of the Clayface fan club, and I have no idea what the hell you're talking about right now.
We were just talking about how he, like right before you came on the call, we were just talking about how he has the Clayface action figure that he keeps in a beer growler, and every night he janks into it, and he's got it halfway full.
Yeah, it's like that guy with the My Little Pony, but he's amateur hour because this fucking thing is 3 times the size as that My Little Pony. So fuck you.
But yeah, the Dr. Sleep director, Mike Flanagan, wants to make a DC Clayface movie.
Hopefully it didn't suck as bad as Dr. Sleep did.
You see, I haven't watched it because I didn't read the book, so...
Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Sleep wasn't great, but I'm not going to say it sucked horribly.
It sucked.
Okay. Well, that's a shame. I mean... He's had some good properties to movie, but yeah, for the most part, most of Stephen King's stuff isn't great when it makes the transition over. I guess there's a new Stan TV show I haven't even been bothered to look at, so.
I mean, the book was like 3,000 pages, and the first TV show was like 6 hours long, so yeah.
Yeah, that was a good TV show, though. That was one of those TV movie, miniseries things. They don't do that shit anymore that I know of, but... yeah, I liked it. I never read the book. I read Swan Song instead, which is, to me, a pretty damn decent read if you haven't found it. But Jesus, V! You're going on mute. I can't, Okay, now he's quiet, of course. But yeah, Swan Song by Robert McCammon. Find it. It's just like The Stand, but I find it to be better. Even though I never read The Stand, but I watched the movie, so. All right, that tangent's over.
I don't know about you guys. I'm excited when I saw this. Disney is resurrecting Lucasfilm Games as to develop more Star Wars games because they're tired of EA fucking it up.
Well, yeah. It's like every fucking game from EA is mystery boxes. That's all it fucking is. Well, it's a different way to shoehorn mystery boxes in this shit.
There's that, and then when they caught hell for Battlefield 2, and then it got to the point where loot boxes are banned in some European countries because of it might be gambling.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
Sorry. It went quiet. I thought my feed cut out.
No.
And then they made was the Fallen Order, which is very, very good. And what was the not Rogue Squadron? Squadrons.
Yo, how was that? Was that one any good? I haven't got a chance.
Great. It's like the only multiplayer game I regularly play.
Okay. And they had
And
the Battlefront ones, but those weren't
Battlefront runs
great.
are trash.
Yeah.
And then like there's nothing that like elicited the biggest like nerd noises from me than putting on my VR headset when playing Squadrons.
Oh, fancy pants with a fucking
Hold on.
VR headset over there.
Oh
Hold on.
my God.
I have to go back a second. So, did Darkness say which weren't bad, and Zack said they were garbage?
The Battlefield one?
Yeah, I said they were bad. They weren't. No, those were pretty bad. I said.
Okay. To me, it sounded like between all the like chatter, it sounded like you said which weren't that bad, but you said they were bad. Okay.
Oh,
That
no,
works.
they weren't great. I mean, I play them, but not regularly. I just, story wasn't bad. The original 2 Battlefronts were fucking awesome, and I still play those. But
Same.
yeah,
No, I was playing Knights of the Old Republic on my cell phone for the longest time at work, and I would sit there like a 15-minute break. I'd be outside like chain smoking like a pack of cigarettes and playing this game. Next thing I know, it's like 2 hours later. I'm like, fuck, I should have been inside.
Jesus, money well spent on that salary.
Like we've kind of confirmed that some coworkers listen to this. I don't think you want to be admitting to theft of time on this.
He just laughs it
whatever.
off. Oh shit.
Fucking fire me.
So with the announcement of LucasArts coming back, has there been any announcements of possible games or anything? Or
Right now is just Star Wars. Hopefully we'll get like Monkey Island coming back.
what other ones did they have? Because if you say the games, I'll know them, but I don't know who, like, knowing that it was from them, I remember the Monkey Island series.
I gotta look it up.
Well, I'll try to
Because I
fill
know-
time and not leave any blank spots.
Okay, here we go. Oh, Grim Fandango.
Yes, Grim Fandango is a great.
Day of the Tentacle was cool, which is my favorite hentai movie.
I was gonna say, it sounds a little.
Star Wars.
Shadows of the Old Republic, I remember, was a big deal when that came out, game-wise.
Shadows of the Empire was cool too.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of. What did I say?
Sure that's what you're thinking of. Shadows
What-
of the Old Empire.
Oh, probably because I'm so heartbroken about that shitty comic and book. Well, that's another story. So, anything else? Grim Fandango, Monkey Island,
Fandango,
Star
Monkey
Wars.
Island, and a shit ton of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some other stuff I've never heard of. I thought they did Leisure Suit Larry, but I was wrong.
I love Leisure Suit Larry.
That shit's freeware now. Oh, man.
Well, so back when I was a kid, that was one of the things that. So my stepdad, for the computer, he had Leisure Suit Larry. So it was like when they were gone, oh, they're taking off for the night. Okay, cool. Hop on the computer, fucking start watching, playing Leisure Suit Larry. It was like, when you're fucking 8, 9 years old, it's like, why not?
Is it because you're basically like a tall version of Leisure Suit Larry?
Nowhere close, but yes.
Kind of tubby, going bald, unlucky with the ladies.
I'm not going bald, and I'm way beyond tubby, bro.
Are we still pretending you're not going bald?
Dude, there is no baldness going on here, dude.
I know. I can't even pretend that one.
He even pisses me off because he'll shave his head and it's fucking back like the next week. I'm like, you bastard.
Like, holy shit, he'll get his hair cut like mine. And then like 2 weeks later, it's down to his fucking shoulders.
Yep.
Yeah. I was blessed with wonderful hair, but
oh my god,
here-
it's
And that's it.
here's the problem. They blessed me with wonderful hair, but everything else is ferocious. They're like, we're going to throw a blob here, a blob there. You're going to be fucking cockeyed. You're like, fuck you, dude. Like, your hair is going to be the only thing that anybody wants to look at.
We're gonna give.
But of course, The hair's on the top, so everything else gets seen first, so everybody runs screaming. Ah!
So, I mean, on the announcement of LucasArts or Lucas Games or whatever they're gonna do, there's also gonna be an Indiana Jones game from Bethesda,
Yeah.
which I'm actually, I don't want to say it because I'd probably catch a lot of hate, but I kind of like the Indiana Jones better than Star Wars at times.
Yeah.
The movies are great, except for the last one. But they actually have a book series that's fucking phenomenal. So
I have a question though.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I have a question though.
What?
How did we jump so quickly from movies to video games? Because
Star Wars and LucasArts is a transitional topic because it's not only video games, it's also movies.
Okay,
that's how we do it in broadcasting, sir.
So my last thing that I had on my list here was the Indiana Jones games, but there's two other things that I need to bring up. Sylvester Stallone and his new superhero movie.
Okay. Huh? His last superhero movie was the shit. So what is this one?
So Sylvester Stallone. No, he has a new superhero movie coming out called Samaritan.
Okay.
I guess it's coming to Netflix. Basically, he's like a superhero that's kind of like been like dormant for a while, and it kind of gets brought back out to the public. There wasn't much read about it, but I was like, Sylvester Stallone, I've never seen him as a superhero. Like, okay, Dredd.
We're sitting here just naming shit that he's done already.
No, I'm just saying, Dredd was Dredd, okay? That was... But this is like, it's like, there wasn't much described about this, but it's almost like, he has like superpowers, like Superman-esque, like, the little article that was read was he stops a car from like crushing somebody, so it's like more superpowers than just the. So I was like, okay,
you're completely selling me on this.
Well, no, I'm going to go into this thing like ready to laugh my ass off. I'm going to drink like a fifth of whiskey and go in like ready to like piss all over the floor and just laughing. Like
piss on your floor.
Fuck.
I know it. It'll be my floor because there's no movie theaters open.
All right, well, I'll give it to you then.
But no, I mean, cool to see. I mean, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I want to see how much plastic surgery he had to do this movie, because the Expendables movies, like he was getting pretty plasticky.
There's a ongoing battle between him and fucking
Arnold.
No, not Arnold. The other one. Fucking God damn it! I'm brain farting on his name. Whiplash from Iron Man 2.
Oh,
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke. Yeah, that dude. Jesus, can't even recognize his ass.
Mickey Rourke looks like he's made out of wax.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then the last thing on movies was I found this kind of interesting, and I'm going to watch it. It's something coming to Netflix called Finding Gohana. It's almost like it's very Goonie based. It's a young group of kids in Hawaii find this map type thing and go off and find this treasure. So
it is the Goonies.
Yeah, the Goonies in Hawaii instead of fucking Portland or Oregon. Astoria, Oregon. Okay.
All right.
I'll keep an eye out for both of those.
I probably won't.
So
well, I will see Stallone. I just because I like Stallone, But anyway,
that was my stuff. I decided to bring to the table. Thanks for shitting on it, and I'll go back to drinking my beer. Thank you.
You got anything else to say, or can we mute you for a while? All right. Anyway.
Move the show along.
So we got asked a question from a listener, and when I say that, all I mean is fucking Sign Guy sent us another question. and he's asking us of the main Star Wars actors, what other than Star Wars did we like them in? So he worded it like how Sign Guy words things and at length, basically, but I can try and find the exact wording.
Well, I liked Mark Hamill. I liked Mark Hamill in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Oh, you stole mine.
Cock knocker. Yes, I thought everyone was just gonna say Joker, but yeah.
Oh wait,
wait. Cock knocker.
Hold on, wait.
I
liked Carrie Fisher in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah, she was the nun. Yeah.
I think that's all she did, though.
No, I've got other things.
Oh no, she's done quite a bit.
I did my fucking homework here. So, we'll start with Mark Hamill. I mean, you guys put out yours, Cock Knocker and Joker.
Yeah, Joker's it's too obvious, but yeah, my jokey joke, funny haha answer was Cock Knocker.
Yeah. See, he did a movie, I don't remember, I think it was early 90s, mid 90s, and it was a time where we were really deprived of superhero movies, and he did The Guyver.
The Guyver.
And I actually liked that a lot. That was one of the only things. Yeah, that was one of the only things I can remember him doing outside of voice work.
He was the cop.
Yeah, he was the Guyver. He put the fucking thing on his face, and he became fucking Guyver.
He wasn't the Guyver.
Okay, then my childhood memories are flawed.
Yeah, he was the police officer, and he ends up getting turned into a bad guy at one point.
That's what it was then. It's been years. I gotta see if I can find that shit because I don't remember it that well. But that was me for Mark Hamill. So Carrie Fisher, the Blues Brothers for me. She was that fucking psycho that tried to kill him every time.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, that was great.
Carrie Fisher was also in Sorority Row, I think.
One of her more recent ones.
Yeah.
And
for Harrison Ford, is Deckard Cain too obvious?
Deckard?
Yeah.
No, I'm going Indiana Jones, so no.
So if that one wasn't if nobody else took Deckard from me, I was gonna say Apocalypse Now.
Oh fuck, he's in there for like 5 minutes.
It counts.
It counts. No, you're right. You know,
or even when he was in that run of like Tom Clancy movies.
Oh yeah.
Harrison Ford, American Graffiti.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to grab obscure shit. It's just a lot of the actors have just done obscure shit. So,
no, that's one of my favorite movies for him is American Graffiti.
Yeah,
I have memories behind that. I have memories behind that movie. I liked going to old car shows with my uncle. One night we went to this. It was like a week-long car show, and we camped out. And one of the nights was like this old-fashioned drive-in, and that's what they played was American Graffiti. And that was like the first time, other than Star Wars, that I saw Harrison Ford.
That's pretty cool. And I mean, not knowing anything else he was in, and then seeing that. So.
Yeah. And if you ever see Harrison Ford, bring up Star Wars. He loves it.
Jesus. If you've ever seen an old man punch, I mean, that's it right there. He will literally fucking have Callista Flockhart attack you.
Yes. That's what she's there for, actually.
Yeah. That's all right. So, James Earl Jones, what do you guys have?
So,
Meteor Man.
The fuck? Of all the shit that this man has done, you go for fucking Meteor Man.
Loved it.
Coming to America, but all right.
I got Conan, so whatever.
So I actually like another role that he did that I was really a fan. That he didn't do the movie, but I saw the Broadway play on YouTube. He does this one called Fences.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a really good one. I recommend that. Denzel Washington does the movie.
Oh, okay. You're getting all fucking uppity over there. We stage plays and shit. Oh, wow.
I'm cultured.
Cultured's fine. James Earl Jones is also good in Field of Dreams and The Sandlot, but, you know, I'm still going with Conan.
The Sandlot.
Yeah. So Sandlot was good too, but... All right, well, my pick for Billy D. Williams is pretty fucking easy. Harvey Dent.
That was mine too.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck else has he been in?
Right.
Jake Lloyd was good in that part where he had a mugshot.
Yeah. Well, see, I didn't put down anybody like Peter Mayhew. Like, what the fuck else has he been in? You know, Kenny Baker. Really? What the fuck? So, you know, I just got the main ones. But, so we'll go to prequels or the last trilogy. What do you want to?
I wasn't gonna do either of those.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just
Except
say
for
mine.
I wanted to talk about Christopher Lee's heavy metal album because it's actually fucking awesome.
Did you like? I told you that shit was fucking badass.
It's so cool because he's just like he's got his Christopher Lee voice. It's not like screamo. It's mostly like him talking about wanting to fuck up Saxons and shit like that.
Yep. He has a Christmas album too that's just like that. It's fucking glorious. His rendition of Little Drummer Boy is fucking amazing.
Horrifying.
But I mean, yeah, Christopher Lee, fuck. I mean, every vampire movie that he did, and then the Tolkien trilogy, and you know all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But Natalie Portman, I got The Professional.
Your Highness.
Your Highness, okay. Good.
Okay. The only thing I can say is like The Professional because fuck Natalie Portman.
Okay, you'd like to, but all right.
No.
Oh, okay. I would in
like
Leon.
I said,
Oh yeah.
She's the dumb bitch that's like,
I'll
I've
retake
never
that.
watched Star Wars. I don't know what the fuck this is. And then fucking wanting to bail out on Thor, like the only thing that brought her career back. Like, fuck her, dude.
And then she did bail out on Thor, and they're like, "Well, we want to make you Thor," and she's like, "Where do I sign?"
Right, that's what I'm saying. Fuck her.
And then her at the Oscars, my dress is embroidered with all the names of the women who were not nominated and don't get their due. And she's got a production company that's only hired one woman, and that's herself. But you know, we'll bypass all that shit.
She's just like Captain Marvel.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Brie Larson.
Larson, yeah. All right, how about you?
Cunt.
Well, okay, yeah, we have a whole episode about that. Yes. Ewan McGregor.
I liked him in Black Mask.
What movie was that?
No.
Birds of Prey?
Birds of Prey, yeah.
Oh, I got that mental scar over that spot. Sorry.
You didn't like that one?
No. It took me three fucking go-throughs to try and just stay awake long enough to finish it.
I think I hate you now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The TV show like, Birds of Prey was better than that fucking movie. But
no, fuck that.
I never saw it, but I kind of always wanted to see Christopher Robin.
Huh. Yeah, I never saw it.
I haven't seen that, but Ewan McGregor, Dr. Sleep, liked Black Mask, Birds of Prey. Yeah.
Okay. I like Trainspotting, so fuck all of you.
Yeah, Trainspotting.
And the Island, I like that, but I don't know, nobody else really did. Velvet Goldmine, he was also very good in that, but he was playing, you know, David Bowie. Or basically, I mean, they changed all the names and stuff, but it was the love affair between David Bowie and Iggy Pop, so it's a little weird, but it's a good movie.
Well,
go for it.
Christensen did Jumper. That was cool.
Yeah.
Life as a House, and that's the end of him.
He was a house?
Life as a House. It was a movie that he did, but no, he wasn't a house.
Play a house?
No, he built one with his dad. It was a trauma, but that was the only other thing I can remember him from.
Sounds stupid.
Yeah. And then we got Liam Neeson.
Oh, God. Let's go down the list of Liam Neeson.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. Darkman. Fuck all of you.
Uh-huh. Darkman.
that 10-second, like, he was only in it for, like, probably 30 seconds, but that cameo he did for Ted 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oscar Isaac.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
I know
who the fuck that is.
Poe Dameron. He's Apocalypse. That's all I know. That's all I got.
Oh, he was Apocalypse?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
segue here, he's also going to be playing Solid Snake in the Metal Gear Solid movie.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And isn't he Moon Knight?
He will be Moon Knight as well. Yeah, we talked about that.
He's gonna be in
Yeah.
Dune.
Dune, yeah, when they released that on the fucking HBO Max.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
He also played Gomez in the Addams Family, the computer.
The animated. That's what they're calling computers now. Animated.
Yeah. Oh, you're terrible.
All right. Well, Daisy Ridley, I have no fucking idea what else she's been in besides that. So.
She's going to be in this new movie with.
Okay,
fucking,
so that's not a movie we've seen. All right, moving right along.
Whatever.
All right, so Adam Driver, anybody?
The Dead Don't Die.
That Saturday Night Live skit he did where he was an old man.
It's the boss. Oh, Undercover Boss, or was there another one?
So no, Undercover Boss was a good one, but it was Career Day. It was Career Day, and he comes in and he's old and he's just like trying to give. He's an oil man and he's basically doing Daniel Day-Lewis.
Day-Lewis, there you go.
Daniel Day-Lewis from There Will Be Blood.
Okay.
I'll send you the clip. It's fucking hilarious.
All right. The only thing I'd ever seen him in other than Star Wars was Lucky Logan, and he was good in that.
The Dead Don't Die with him and fucking Bill Murray.
Yeah, Peter Venkman. Okay.
I
still need to see that one. And my wife, a wedding story or wedding something. Him and Scarlett Johansson, but I never saw it. So, all right, now here's one that I got that it's like a gem. I don't know if anyone's seen it or not, but John Boyega was in a movie called Attack the Block that is fucking phenomenal. If you haven't seen it and you like horror movies.
I liked him in Pacific Rim too.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, we guess we're fucking done with that.
No, so Attack the Block?
Attack the Block.
I haven't seen that one yet, but I've seen Pacific Rim 2, so.
Oh, dude, find Attack the Block. You'll like it.
Okay.
It's like probably the movie that got him, recognized in the beginning and probably got him the Star Wars role, but yeah. Good movie. So, all right, well, I think that's about everybody. Thank you, Sign Guy. Alec Guinness would be Bridge Over the River Kwai because I'm not fucking 40. I wasn't around in the 40s, so I don't know what else he did. But, yeah. Thanks, Sign Guy. He had another question, too, about the KFC console coming out that cooks chicken. And I just didn't know where to go with that. You haven't looked this up?
Look at Big V's interest perk up.
Chicken?
Well, no, I saw like they have some fucking Starbucks like PlayStation 5 that like brews your coffee. It's not PlayStation, but it brews your coffee. Looking like a PlayStation.
I think they're just talking about it. I don't think it's a real thing.
I don't know. Supposedly it is, but I mean, I'm not gonna fucking buy it because
I'm not gonna buy it.
What the fuck? I mean, it's just a gimmick. So
I've never eaten KFC chicken and be like, that was good. I'm glad I ate this. It's always just like fucking. I think I'm gonna die.
Yeah, and my heart kind of hurts afterward, but damn, is it good?
I feel my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not so much into KFC's chicken. It's more their mac and cheese and their mashed potatoes, man.
God damn.
Yeah. I prefer Popeyes, but
I prefer Popeyes.
Yeah, Popeyes is some good shit.
Popeyes chicken's the shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, V picked up on it. Thank you. God, sometimes I think I'm alone on this thing.
I like Little Nicky. Chick-fil-A tastes like that feeling you get when you commit a hate crime.
Yeah.
Hold on, Zach. How many hate crimes have you committed?
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm gonna go off on a little bit of a tangent here. if you're a fucking corporation and a business, you don't have a fucking opinion. All right? Fuck you. There we go. Moving right along.
No,
Yeah,
the
if you're
same way
the
this is,
CEO and you fucking say something stupid, you don't say it on behalf of your fucking company. Get the fuck out. That's the end of it. So,
hate crimes kind of segues perfectly into a game I wanted to play.
okay.
Since it's Donald Trump's last couple days of his tenure as president, I wanted to bring up. I brought up a list of quotes of his, and I thought it'd be a good idea to play. Is this a Duke Nukem quote or a Donald Trump quote?
I'm gonna definitely need to fucking edit this one.
All right.
Can we play Hitler or Biden after this?
No, we're playing Duke or Donald today. One of
Okay.
his men is a famous womanizer with bleached blonde hair, a huge ego, and hasn't been really relevant since the 90s. The other is a video game character.
Okay.
All these are real quotes from these guys. Are you that mad about this?
I could give two shits less.
I don't have anything too racy. Don't worry.
Okay.
Did you mute V again?
No, he's just.
Oh.
It says he's still connected, but he's not saying anything.
All right. Number 1. What separates winners from losers is when a person reacts to a new twist of fate.
Trump?
Yep.
Okay.
It's always good to be underestimated.
Trump?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. I got the
See,
easy ones out.
see,
first.
see. This is the
I got
thing.
easy ones.
I might not know Trump, but I know Duke Nukem.
You're a good inspiration for birth control.
I say Duke Nukem.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
You're getting good. Everything in life is luck.
I'd go Trump on that one.
Good.
Ah, yes. Fuck yeah.
God, this is now I'm sweating because I thought I picked harder ones.
All right.
Scientists aren't supposed to lie either, but you do.
Oh no, I'm stumped on this one now. You got me. I'm gonna say Trump.
That was a Duke quote.
No.
The streak ends.
Oh, there we go. Fucking got Brock Lesnar. Damn it.
You have to think anyway, so why not think big?
I'm gonna go Trump.
That was Trump.
Yeah. Sounds like him.
It doesn't really matter what they write, as long as you know you've got a young and beautiful piece of ass.
I'm gonna say Duke on that one.
That one's Trump.
See, I didn't think he'd get that fucking, piece of ass. That sounds like Duke Nukem to me, but all right, well.
The real excitement is playing the game.
Duke.
Trump.
Shit, see?
I'm gonna run for president.
That could be either.
Trump.
I'm gonna say Duke though.
That one was a Duke one.
Yeah.
V, you kind of tuned out. You didn't get.
He had to go piss. That's
I see.
He didn't want it broadcast in front of everybody, so.
So this one's the bonus round. It's two different quotes. It's kind of the similar thing. So if you guess who is good, but if you guess the context of why they're saying it,
Oh shit.
then you get extra points.
Okay.
The first one is, "This is disgusting."
Duke.
Good. What's the context?
That I don't know.
I got no clue on that one. I'd say Duke, but if he was in the sewers or something, he'd say something like that.
Yeah, it was Duke after handling a piece of human poo.
Yeah. Okay.
You're disgusting.
This is Trump.
That is Trump after 90% of anything that he talks about.
What's the context, Darkness?
I don't know. Somebody asking him a question he didn't like. I don't.
So you guys were right. That was Trump. After one of his lawyers excused herself to use a breast pump to get milk for her newborn child.
Oh.
Oh, so V, you think it's disgusting? So you agree with Trump? You're off the show. Fuck you.
No, I don't. I don't think it's disgusting.
Nope, censored. Oh, he's gone. Now we can talk whatever. See, this is what it's like. I hope you all enjoy it, motherfuckers. Anyway.
He's got mad with power.
Like
That was America's newest favorite game show, Duke or Donald.
Duke or Donald.
well, for Donald to even say something like that, that's fucking pathetic, dude. It's like breastfeeding is breastfeeding. Like I do agree.
I don't know.
No, here's my thing. I do agree that I don't need to see some woman pull her tit out and like shove it into a kid's face, right?
Fucking V. Some woman. Oh, Jesus.
You're saying I have to be edited out.
No, I guess
Well,
not.
no. So what I'm saying is like breastfeeding in public. I have no problem with that because the kid has to eat. Like we eat, right?
Yeah.
We as human beings have to eat, right?
Yeah, well, I got it.
So I'm not going to sit there and say no, you can't eat right now because we're in public.
Yeah.
Well, that right there is not providing the needs of a child. So that's like child abuse. So here's the thing. Throw the blanket over, pop it out, feed the kid. Cool. People have problems with that.
In that context, she wasn't even doing that. She had to get up, go to the bathroom to use a breast pump.
Well, and no, that's what I was going to say. People have issues with new mothers who have newborns. Like, hey, like they know when they have to go. Their fucking breasts are hurting. Like, I have to go pump. Like, my shit's about to blow. Okay. So I'm going to
say the same thing about my penis, but nobody seems to give me any sympathy.
Yeah, but that's not providing anything good for anybody, bro.
The fuck it ain't. How do you think those babies get made, motherfucker?
How many babies you got?
It's undocumented at this time. I can't say for sure.
There's the one you're currently in court for.
Well, thank God for COVID and the courts being closed. 18 next month. I win.
Shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Anyways, like I said, you know what? Feeding a child, breastfeeding, like, there should never be any discussion of it being wrong or not acceptable, because that it's human nature. God, if you believe in God, who law, whatever, or the fucking Big Bang Theory created this to be that way.
I'm just letting him go.
Well, okay, no, I'm trying to cover everybody's bases. Not everybody believes in God. Not everybody believes in the Big Bang Theory. Not everybody believes in, but
nature.
A woman.
It's nature. The baby has to eat. The mom provides the food.
That's what I'm saying.
Nature. You don't have to bring
whatever
into it.
Well, whatever. Anyways.
Well, okay, so here's the thing with me that pisses me off about this whole thing, okay? And maybe I'm just some stupid man, but...
I just want to play a fun game. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. We're going off on breastfeeding now. It's like, there's a time and place, and if the kid needs to eat, and yeah, that's cool, but there's people that, like, think it's their God-given right to fucking yank one out, pop it on a fucking table at a restaurant somewhere, and start letting it go. And, well... No, that was a theater, and everyone did it, but he was Pee Wee Herman and got busted for it, so... Fuck you, Sarasota, Florida. Anyway. You know, but their argument of, well, it's natural, and it's beautiful, and it's... okay. So, you know, if I look, I'm a fucking pervert, but I can't say the same thing back, you know? Can't jack it out in the middle of the fucking food court in the mall. That's natural. I see fucking... monkeys doing it in the wild. What the hell? It's natural and beautiful, isn't it?
It's so beautiful.
Yeah. ever seen that video where the fucking monkey found that frog and then pried the frog's mouth open and put it on its dick and fucking jacked itself?
No.
It's fucking amazing. It was at like some fucking zoo and like this whole family's watching and recording it. Anyway. So yeah, it's natural, I guess. I don't know.
So I should expect to see that video pop up in the fucking.
I'll put it in there if you guys want to see it. Fuck yeah, it's hilarious.
I have to see it now.
Yeah, I'll make sure to put that up there. So, all right, any more Duke Nukem breastfeeding anything?
No, that was it. You guys ruined my fun with that.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what to tell you there, pal. So, all right, we want to do comic book club.
Yes.
All right. So, comic book club was brought to us this week by our guest Billy Moon. It was Nemesis by Mark Millar. I actually read it before and I enjoyed it then, and I enjoyed it again this time. But I'll leave it to you guys to discuss, or V mostly. I mean, how did you think about it, V?
It was interesting, and it's definitely.
Oh look, I'm ignoring that.
What?
I just put the monkey and the frog in the fucking chat.
Oh, okay.
All right, so back to comic book club.
It was definitely interesting. It's one that I want to continue reading. The artwork was, to me, me in comics, it's all about the artwork. I guess for me to actually get into the story, it has to have the art has to kind of go along with it.
Are you stuttering along because you're watching the monkey video at the same time?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying not to jack off.
I'm stuttering along. I'm stuttering along because I've already drinking 825 ounce Budweiser Chilata.
Okay.
Budweiser enchiladas?
The Chilatas. The whatever.
Enchiladas.
Anyways.
Do you not know how to speak Spanish?
Zack.
All right.
The Chilata Clamato.
All right.
Yeah, we're past that. We're talking about Nemesis now.
Yeah. All right,
Okay,
so
anyways.
V's holding on by a fucking thread. Zach didn't read it.
No,
So we just gotta get the fuck through this
I
now.
no. It's not that I didn't read it. It's that I couldn't find it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I forgot about it, and I
Okay. Well, I'll just go through it real quick.
I fucking
Whoa.
bought it. I paid money on it, man. No, I love it. Like I said.
Oh, Mr.
for me-
Moneybags over here.
Damn.
Fuck you, dude.
It's going off the rails early.
But no, it was an interesting story. Like I said, for me to get into a comic book, the art has to actually be there. If the art's like all funky, I have a hard time reading the story. It's like I might as well read a fucking paperback book, or like just a book. if the
A
art's
word
not
book
with it.
and not a picture book. Gotcha.
Remember, Darkness, I'm right down the street from you, bro.
I don't think you could find my house right now if you tried. Shit.
Oh, that's a challenge. Hey, y'all hang on. Y'all hang on and carry this podcast up for another 15 minutes because you're going to hear a lot of noise coming from Darkness' side.
Shit.
Before that, you're gonna hear fucking thump, thump, thump.
He's leaving. He's leaving. All right, so the artwork on this was fucking great. I don't know why you're complaining about the artwork.
I'm not complaining about the artwork. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
Dude, I love the art.
You said that if it didn't have good artwork, you couldn't read it.
Oh my god.
But if you go back when you go to edit your
I ain't
podcast,
editing
sir,
this shit.
when you go back, you're right here. For me, a lot has to do with the artwork, and I love the artwork in this fucking story.
Okay.
That's where I was getting, dude.
All right. Don't get feisty. All right.
You know what, Zack, you're grounded from darkness. You need to back away because darkness is becoming like you.
Oh shit. All right. Well, yeah. So Nemesis by Mark Millar. Whose week is it this week? What are we doing? All right. Well, I'll throw one out
I was
there.
gonna say I got to pick if you guys don't have one.
You guys read?
Hold on.
Whoa! No, V. No.
No, hold on. So technically, whoever's after me would be next.
Okay. I don't fucking remember. No, because you did baby teeth.
So it's you.
Okay, so it is me. All right. Have you guys read Wanted yet?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so the movie is based off of these books, but
Yeah.
it is nowhere fucking near the same story. And the books are a lot better. And it's
Awesome.
instead of being like hitman assassins, they're fucking supervillains. So take the general idea of the movie that you've probably seen and apply that, but have it be supervillains. So, yeah.
Nice.
Wanted. It's by Mark Millar again, since, I just had it in my mind. But
I never knew that Wanted was based off a comic book.
Yeah. But Mark Millar. That one should be easier to find, I think, than Nemesis. So, it's off of Top Cow, which it's 6 issues, so sorry for the long run on there. But all right,
Nice.
well, anything else we got here?
I think that's it.
Okay, so
I think it's it.
Before we close out, I am going to just give a little bit of a story, because usually with the closing music, it's the same shit every week. There's this thing going around. It's been going around for a long time, but it's the most mysterious song on the internet. And I don't know if you guys know about it or not, but a lot of people have been trying to figure out where the fuck this song came from. It was on a mixtape that some guy had like in the 80s off of a European radio show, and nobody can figure out this song. So a bunch of people are getting together and they're just putting it everywhere they can in the hopes of getting sued by the original artist so that they can find out who the fuck they are.
You fucker.
What?
You're either gonna put a curse on us or you're gonna get us sued.
No, I'll take it off and bring it down, but that means that the right copyright holders gotta fucking come forward. So, yeah. So this week it'll be the most mysterious song on the internet, and I'll send you guys some videos if you want to hear about it. But
Yeah, please, because I don't know what we're talking about.
no, you weren't supposed to. It was just a little quick thing I was throwing in there at the end.
Sounds like one of those things you're gonna listen to, and then you're gonna have like bad luck for the next 12 years.
No. It's
Yeah,
not like that.
I'm going to be walking down the street and fucking hit by a fucking like a fucking moped, because like that's how most people die in strange, weird ways.
Fucking moped. When was the last time you saw a fucking moped?
You
I saw one
damage
today.
The moped more than the moped would damage you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's a little fucking 9-volt battery going into your gigantic ass. Oh, I got hit by the moped, but I got a hangnail now, and that's all that happened off of it.
Then it
Just
got
give me one.
infected, and then I got.
just give me my chicken balls.
All right, we got a special guest of the Goon here. All right.
The goon's back.
The Goon is back.
I'm just here for some chicken.
Somebody said chicken. All right, well, watch WandaVision. And you'll understand what we're talking about next week. So, for wonderful Zack Winters.
Yeah.
And for Big Vicious.
I'm 8 chilatas deep. Good night, y'all.
We can tell. I am darkness, and Asylum is closed.